Have you ever been confused by the words poem, poetry, and poetics? They sound so similar, and people often use them interchangeably. But in literature, especially for exams, they mean very different things. Let's break it down in a super simple way, so you'll never mix them up again. First up, what is a poem? Think of a poem as a single, individual piece of writing. It's written in lines and stanzas. A great way to remember this is to compare it to music. A poem is like one song. For example, Daffodils by William Wordsworth is a poem. Ode to a Nightingale by John Keats is a poem, and Shakespeare's Sonnet 18 is a famous poem. Each one is a specific, standalone work. So, if a poem is one song, what is poetry? Poetry is the bigger picture. It's the art form itself, or a collection of poems. It's the genre. Sticking with our music analogy, if a poem is one song, then poetry is music as a whole. You wouldn't say I'm listening to a music, right? You'd say you're listening to music. Similarly, we talk about types of poetry, like romantic poetry, modern poetry, or even all of Shakespeare's poetry. It's a general term, not a single work. Now, for the trickiest one. Poetics. What on earth is poetics? This is the study or theory of poetry. If a poem is a song and poetry is music, then poetics is music theory. Poetics explains how poems are constructed, what makes them effective, and explores their rules, structure, and purpose. It's the how and why behind the art de most famous. Example is Aristotle's Poetics, which is a foundational work of literary theory, analyzing drama and poetry. So, poetics isn't the creative work itself, but the critical analysis of it. Let's do a quick recap with a simple comparison. A poem is one literary work, like one song. Poetry is the art or collection of poems, like music in general. And poetics is the theory or study of poetry, just like music theory. Here's a memory trick to lock it in your brain forever. A poem is written. Poetry is created. Poetics is studied. Simple, right? So why do so many students get confused? It's mainly because the words sound alike, and in everyday conversation, the lines can get a little blurry. But academically, the distinction is crucial. If you're in an exam, this knowledge is your secret weapon. Here's a final tip for your exams. If a question asks you to analyze a poem, focus on that one specific work. If it asks about poetry, you should discuss a broader style, movement, or a collection of works. And if the question mentions poetics, you need to dive into theory, criticism, and the principles of the art form. Understanding these three terms will not only make you sound smarter in your literature class, but will also give you a much deeper appreciation for the art of verse. It's like knowing the difference between a single brushstroke, a painting, and the study of art history. Each one builds on the other to create a beautiful, complete picture. I hope this clears things up. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more simple explanations of complex topics. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.